Hello and welcome to this channel. For today's video, I'll be going over the Under the Home curriculum website. This curriculum is a Charlotte Mason inspired, free all-in-one resource currently available for grades kindergarten to grade 5. So each subject is typically broken up into a 36-week calendar. The author who created this curriculum, Sonia Glummick, apologies if I mispronounced the name, utilized old resources and textbooks already available in the public domain, which saves time and cost on picking up the extra supplies. However, if you want to, you can purchase physical copies of the books for your family as supplementary material to go along with this curriculum. Sonia has created very detailed and straightforward lesson plans that include instructions on what to teach, including questions and optional enrichment activities. So let's go ahead and take a look at each subject. First, we will start with kindergarten and first grade level math. Under the Home borrows concepts from Ray's arithmetic while adding on some hands-on math activities. So as you can see here for this lesson on recognizing, combining, and separating physical objects of up to 2, so it shows here it teaches children to recognize, combine, and separate groups of up to 2 physical objects. So we can use coins or blocks, for example, without counting. So this gives them hands-on activity on counting. So for reading, here, Under the Home uses the McGuffey readers. However, they recommend you to complete their phonics stream first before beginning the reading lessons. There is an audio option built in for pronunciation. So like a sample phonics lesson right here teaches you how to say pigs phonetically. And just to quickly go back to the reading here. So if you click on the letter, next we will take a look at writing. So the writing lessons typically begin with a document on tracing letters, followed by copywork. So these go adjacent with the McGuffey reading lessons. Here's the copywork document. So the lessons are currently provided in manuscript only. So if you want to incorporate teaching cursive writing as well, then you would have to provide your own supplementary materials. All right, let's go ahead and look into the subjects that fully incorporate Charlotte Mason's ideas and philosophies. So first up is prose, which is literature. Let's just go into the kindergarten level. So prose, as you can see here, they have a listing of each of the different story books you can read to your child. And I like that here it's broken up by the different weeks during the school year. So weeks 1 to 5 here, you read My Father's Dragon. Week 6 to 16, Beatrix Potter stories. So clicking on My Father's Dragon here, so the lessons here include the stories with audio and video option directly from the Under the Home YouTube channel, taken by LibriVox, if parents don't want to read out loud the stories. And the lesson guides here include a variety of materials such as vocabulary terms, illustrations, pinpointing map locations, and skits. So for poetry, the lessons here for kindergarten use Mother Goose rhymes. And they also both include audio narration and a guide with the guides incorporating activities like memorization, recitation, picture study, and more. For their arts courses like music and art history, they are done in the form of a weekly visual study. So for music here, it's listening to the piece, followed by a brief composer study. And here's the lesson guide. So for art history, it's looking at the art piece, followed by learning about the artist on the lesson guide right here. So studio art here has the lessons with parts taken from the Augsburg's drawing books. However, your own art supplies must be provided separately in order to complete the activities. It is recommended to pick up supplies from your local dollar store or secondhand retailer to cut down on costs. All right, let's look at some subjects that are available beginning first grade. Let's look at geography and history. So first grade geography here, this lesson here starts out with examining your home, like this lesson right here, with a list of questions to ask your child. And your child is required to have a notebook to draw or mark down their observations from the lesson. So like this file right here, you can use, or you can just make your own notebook using pen and paper. It's completely up to you. So let's click on US history. So what I do like about history from Under the Home is that it's told in a storybook format. And the lesson guides, of course, incorporating Charlotte Mason's teaching methods like coloring pages, and copy work. So this is the lesson guide for lesson 1, chapter 1, First Governor in Boston, and here's the lesson with the story itself. And finally, let's take a look at science. Let's go into grade 2. So science here is taught by nature study using older books with children required to put together a field journal on outdoor excursions. So like this lesson here tells a story about the firefly. And there's an audio portion as well. And here's the lesson guide. You can access the lesson, guides, and the notebook right here through these little printer icons so you can print them, which for each of these subjects I find honestly fantastic. The fact that it's easily accessible and free. All right, so this curriculum, while it is free, like with a standard Charlotte Mason curriculum, it requires some parental involvement for children in the younger grades. I would not recommend this curriculum if the Charlotte Mason approach does not work for your family. Additionally, this curriculum has older material, and some children may not find the lessons and stories, for example, relatable. In my opinion, this is great for subjects like prose and poetry, however, not so great in others like math and science. I think this curriculum is great for homeschool families that want to try out a Charlotte Mason curriculum, but do not want to spend a lot of money buying one or use some subjects as supplementary material to incorporate into a primary curriculum. Plus, the website is user-friendly to navigate, Overall, I would recommend Under the Home for both families starting out with homeschooling and Charlotte Mason enthusiasts. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care and see you in the next video.